Do you ever study for hours, then forget everything the next day? In this video, I'll show you a simple method to study faster and remember more, so what you learn actually sticks. Studying can feel overwhelming, especially with so much information at our fingertips. You might find yourself cramming for exams only to forget everything the moment you walk out the door. The desire to absorb knowledge quickly is universal. We all want to remember details for that big test or crucial presentation. The truth is, most of us struggle with effective study methods, feeling lost and frustrated. But what if there's a better way? Stick around as I reveal the secrets behind effective studying. The job of this video is to share 3 powerful tips that will help you study faster and retain more information. By the end, you'll leave with practical strategies to transform your study sessions and boost your memory. Together, we'll explore 3 essential tips that will change your approach to studying. First, we'll dive into the power of active engagement. Then we'll discover how to create a distraction-free environment. Lastly, we'll look at the magic of spaced repetition. Each step brings you closer to mastering your study habits. Are you ready to unlock your full potential? Consider this. Studies show that students who actively engage with their material retain up to 50% more information. That's a significant difference. It's surprising how simple changes can yield extraordinary results. Have you ever thought about how you could make your study sessions more interactive? Let's break down each tip together. First, engage with your material actively. Instead of just reading your notes, summarize what you've learned in your own words. This works because teaching or explaining reinforces knowledge. Next, create a distraction-free environment. Choose a quiet space where you can focus and eliminate distractions. This helps your brain concentrate better, making it easier to absorb information. Lastly, incorporate spaced repetition into your study routine. Review your notes multiple times over increasing intervals. This technique strengthens your memory and keeps information fresh. Think about how much more effective your study sessions could be with these changes. To wrap up, remember these 3 tips. Actively engage with your material, create a distraction-free environment, and use spaced repetition to reinforce your memory. Implementing these strategies can genuinely enhance your study sessions and help you retain more information than ever before. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing for more tips on mastering your studies. And remember that curiosity loop I mentioned earlier? By taking control of your study habits, you're not just learning, you're paving the way for a brighter future. Keep exploring your potential. Now, let's delve deeper into each of these transformative tips. Active engagement is the cornerstone of effective studying. Instead of passively reading or highlighting your notes, think about how you can turn study sessions into a dynamic experience. One method is to create flashcards. Write questions on one side and answers on the other. Test yourself regularly and don't just stop at memorizing. Try to explain the concepts to someone else, or even to yourself aloud. This form of dialogue helps solidify what you know. You could even recruit a study buddy for this exercise. It can be incredibly motivating and will help keep both of you accountable. Imagine the retention boost you'll experience when you actively engage with the material, rather than just skimming through it. Now, let's talk about creating that distraction-free environment. It might seem simple, but it's one of the most underrated aspects of studying effectively. Consider your typical study space. Is it cluttered? Are your devices buzzing with notifications? The first step is to declutter your workspace. A clean, organized area can significantly enhance your focus. You might also want to consider using apps that block distracting websites or notifications during your study sessions. Set a timer for focused work intervals, followed by short breaks. This technique, often called the Pomodoro technique, can keep your mind sharp and prevent burnout. Speaking of intervals, this brings us to our final tip: spaced repetition. It's a game changer in the world of studying. The idea is simple. Instead of cramming all at once, revisit your material over increasing intervals. Start with reviewing your notes a day after you study, then 3 days later, and so on. This approach leverages how our brains naturally forget information over time. By reviewing before you forget, you reinforce those neural pathways, making the information stick. Have you ever noticed how some information feels like it's just on the tip of your tongue? With spaced repetition, you'll find that you can access information much more easily. You'll be surprised at how quickly you can recall facts and concepts when you apply this method consistently. Now, let's put this into practice. Grab your notes and a timer. Set aside 25 minutes to focus on a subject, and then take a 5-minute break. During your break, grab a snack or stretch. After your break, review what you just studied. Repeat this process, and after a few days, revisit the material again. You'll notice how much easier it becomes to remember the details. As you incorporate these strategies into your study routine, track your progress. Keep a journal or a digital note where you can reflect on what works and what doesn't. This will not only help you stay organized, but also allow you to fine-tune your methods for maximum effectiveness. And remember, the journey to mastering study techniques is ongoing. Don't be discouraged by setbacks. Everyone has off days. Instead, view them as opportunities to learn. Adjust your strategies as needed and keep pushing forward. As you embrace these tips, think of the rewards that await you. Picture yourself walking into the exam room with confidence, knowing you've truly absorbed the material. Picture your future self, equipped with the knowledge and skills to excel in your career and personal life. In conclusion, the power to transform your studying lies within your hands. By actively engaging with your material, establishing a distraction-free environment, and employing spaced repetition, you're setting yourself up for success. If you found these strategies valuable, don't hesitate to share this video with friends who might also benefit. Together, you can create a supportive study group and tackle challenges as a team. With each other's encouragement, you'll not only learn more, but also enjoy the journey. Remember, curiosity is the spark that ignites learning. Keep that flame alive and explore the world of knowledge with enthusiasm and determination. Here's to your success and a future filled with opportunities. Embrace these study techniques and watch your potential unfold. Happy studying! Now that we've covered the foundational tips, let's take a moment to discuss how you can further customize these strategies to fit your unique learning style. Everyone absorbs information differently, so it's crucial to experiment and find what resonates with you. For instance, if you're a visual learner, consider incorporating diagrams or color-coded notes into your study sessions. Mind maps can be particularly effective for visualizing complex concepts. They allow you to see relationships between ideas and can make recall easier during exams. You could even draw little pictures or symbols that represent various points, adding an extra layer of engagement to your study sessions. On the other hand, if you lean toward being an auditory learner, try recording yourself explaining the material. Listening to these recordings later can reinforce your understanding. You might also benefit from discussing topics with classmates, turning study sessions into engaging conversations rather than solitary tasks. The more you hear and verbalize the material, the deeper it can sink into your memory. Don't forget about kinesthetic learners, who thrive on hands-on experiences. If you fall into this category, look for ways to incorporate movement into your study routine. Perhaps you could pace around the room while reciting facts or create physical models of what you're learning about. This approach can help solidify information in your mind by linking it to physical actions. As you tailor your study methods, be sure to stay flexible. Life can be unpredictable, and sometimes your ideal study plan won't be feasible. That's okay. Adaptation is a skill in itself. If you find that a particular strategy isn't working, take a step back and reassess. Experimenting with different techniques allows you to discover what truly enhances your learning experience. Another key component to successful studying is the importance of goal setting. Setting specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound SMART goals can give your studying direction and purpose. For example, instead of saying, "I want to study biology," set a goal like, "I will master chapter 4 of my biology textbook by Tuesday." This clarity will guide your study sessions and help you measure your progress. Make sure to celebrate small victories along the way. When you reach a goal, no matter how minor, take a moment to acknowledge your achievement. This approach will not only boost your motivation, but also reinforce positive habits. You could reward yourself with a favorite snack, a short break, or some time spent on a hobby. Remember, it's also essential to maintain a healthy balance in your life. While studying is important, taking care of your mental and physical well-being is crucial too. Ensure you're getting enough sleep, eating nutritious meals, and incorporating physical activity into your daily routine. A well-rested mind is far more effective than one that's fatigued or stressed. Consider incorporating mindfulness or relaxation techniques into your study routine. Practices like deep breathing, meditation, or even short walks can help clear your mind and improve your focus. When you return to your studies, you'll feel rejuvenated and ready to absorb information more effectively. Moreover, don't underestimate the power of a support system. Reach out to friends, family, or even online communities who share your academic interests. Engaging with others can provide motivation, help clarify doubts, and even expose you to new perspectives. You never know how someone else's insight could illuminate a concept you've been struggling to understand. As you move forward, embrace the idea that learning is a lifelong journey. The skills you develop now will serve as a foundation for your future endeavors, both academically and personally. Stay curious and open-minded. Seek out new opportunities to expand your knowledge, whether through courses, books, or hands-on experiences. Finally, remember to reflect on your journey. Take time each week to evaluate what worked and what didn't. This self-assessment will not only help you adjust your strategies, but will also reinforce your learning. Keep a journal where you can jot down insights, breakthroughs, and even challenges. Over time, you'll see how far you've come and the progress you've made. In conclusion, effective studying is not just about the techniques you use, but also about how you adapt them to fit your individual learning style. By actively engaging with your material, creating a distraction-free environment, employing spaced repetition, and customizing your approach, you'll be well on your way to mastering your studies. If this resonates with you, don't hesitate to share these insights with someone who could benefit. Together, you can embark on this journey of learning, supporting each other every step of the way. Stay committed to your growth and keep that curiosity alive. Your potential is limitless, and the world is waiting for what you'll achieve. Happy studying, and remember, every small step counts on the path to knowledge.